We've explored the history now. Let's examine how supernatural beings interact with the modern world. Greetings, acolytes, and welcome back to Darkmoon Academy, your premier destination for all things paranormal, supernatural, and strange. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Supernatural beings go to great lengths to keep their existence hidden from the general population. This is where the alphabet agencies come into play. These shadowy organizations cover up supernatural activity through bribery, threats, and, when necessary, the destruction or discrediting of evidence. Some say they were established for national security. Others believe their true purpose is far more sinister, that they don't just cover up the supernatural, but use it. But it's not just the government involved in this secrecy. The supernatural factions themselves enforce their own rules, policing their own kind to maintain order and avoid exposure. For nations like vampires and werewolves, breaking these laws often carries the ultimate penalty, death. Few dare to defy these edicts unless they have a death wish. Some rumors speak of rebel factions, supernatural outcasts who refuse to bow to these ancient laws, beings that roam the world unchecked, hunted by both their own kind and the agencies sworn to keep the balance. Meanwhile, when dealing with non-sentient supernatural threats like wendigos, ghouls, or other such entities, elite groups of hunters, capital H, are dispatched to eliminate them. These are not your average monster hunters. These are professionals, trained in secret, armed with weapons designed to kill things that shouldn't exist. Some operate as mercenaries. Others belong to ancient bloodlines that have hunted in the shadows for centuries. Despite the best efforts of both the government and the conclave, paranormal experiences still slip through the cracks. There are simply too many people in the world, and every day, someone stumbles upon something that defies explanation. Some encounter spirits that refuse to fade. Others glimpse creatures that should only exist in nightmares. And some vanish entirely, leaving behind only whispers and questions that will never be answered. Law enforcement has its own protocols for dealing with these encounters. The moment an officer identifies something as beyond the ordinary, the case is escalated quickly. Before long, it vanishes into the hands of those same alphabet agencies, never to be spoken of again. So the question remains, how much of what we know is real, and how much has been buried beneath the surface? This world is a strange one, full of things that we don't fully understand. Now that you've been given a history, we can actually start getting into the meat and potatoes of the supernatural world. Join me on this adventure and seize your destiny.